Okay, so
Exactly. That's actually my favorite build, going
Is it?
full katanas.
yeah, I'm a little concerned that I don't have a shield today, but you know, I'm familiar with the enemies kind of at this point, so let's see what we got here.
Remember, this is a more caustic solution, okay? These swords use acid element to increase damage.
That's right. Okay.
You got a good kicking ass pistol as well. Try to use acid
Ooh.
pistol.
Okay, so acid fists and acid swords. Very nice. And then I still have a gun. I've got the ice pistol and pitoplasma, which you said is physical. Is that right?
Acid damage.
Oh, this is acid damage. Oh, there it says attack acid. Yep. Yep. There you go. Interesting. So a lot of acid on this build.
Yes, this is a simple concept. Try to shoot anything that moves, and if it does die, finish them with your blades.
Very nice. Okay, let's see how this does.
Control. Tell me what you have on this Dr. Laboja.
If you guys missed it yesterday, we did a run with a sword and board as well as a big club. And we're gonna try and take out the boss today, which we reached, but did not kill. All right, so I'm gonna try this energy mode out here. Oh, it's ice again, huh? Oh, the reactor, right, determines that.
Yeah, exactly. You can choose different reactors for different elemental effects. And if I remember correctly, you also have the fire and the acid reactor in your inventory.
Excellent.
So you can switch around.
Do you recommend any particular reactor with these swords or with this kind of
If you
build?
want to seems more kicking ass and kind of character, try the acid mode.
Okay.
Try the acid one.
All right, we'll put on acid. We're just going full acid here. But already, yeah, I can tell this is it's a lot of damage real quick. Just kind of stun locking these dudes. Ow. Seems like I have less overall health. Is that right? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
But more stamina.
A lot more stamina to combine with your swords. Try to kick everyone in your head, in your front of you, so you can have maximum damage.
I see. Wow, that is a ton of damage. Well, I like this. Definitely less safe, but takes care of him real quick. So let's see. We explored these rooms yesterday. If I beat the boss, is there a good amount of stuff afterwards, or are we gonna run out of content here? Because I don't want to push too far.
We are going, unfortunately, run out of content.
Oh, okay, okay.
Now there's more. There's of course more after the boss, but
Right.
for this occasion, the boss is as far as we can go.
Good to know.
We can give a sneak peek if you beat the boss. That's fine, but exploring the area afterwards is for next time.
Got it. Now, if I put on something like, say, the fire reactor, and then I'm applying acid, do those combine, or will it just overwrite one affect the other?
It's gonna overwrite each other.
Okay.
It's not a good choice of elements, but try your pistol first.
Oh,
The
yeah.
idea here is to shoot everything you can before go to melee combat.
Oh my. So I'm gonna swap to the ice pistol. And then... Oof.
But in this case, the sword is not getting any advantage from the ice condition because it's an acid kind of sword.
It's gotta have that effect. Okay. I do like builds that have this much stamina, that I can just kind of, I don't have to worry about it as much, and I can just really lay into the enemy. Oh, let's see.
Yeah, it's for everyone who wants to play more offensively, doesn't want, hold the shield up all the time,
Yeah.
and more go head to head.
Oh, but I can still block a bit with these, yeah.
Exactly, just a little bit though, but
Yeah.
the shield is more effective.
Sure. Okay.
So to remember, you are using different equipment today, so you also have different technologies to exploit.
Oh. Well,
The
let's see.
Nikodemo kind of armor, you can check that in your inventory.
Oh, the technologies, right? Yeah. Okay. And you said yesterday that's based off of the actual equipment that you have on, right? The gear, not just like investing points. Oops.
Exactly. It's distributed via your armor that you can craft in the game.
So I have a chance to deal acid damage to all surrounding enemies. I can slightly recover health points from damage. I like that. And then not so much into the defense and energy line of upgrades. So good to know. Good to know. I'm going to go back and try some of the guys in this room. Oh. And for those just joining us today, if you're interested in more Dolmen, this game comes out in 2022. Those are all the specified details as of right now. Oh my goodness.
Exactly. We are releasing the game in 2022. No exact release date yet, unfortunately, so we need to keep you posted a little bit longer. But 2022 is the year we are aiming for a release.
We also have to keep our job, so we can give any more information about that.
Exactly.
All right, and just to review again, for those watching, we've got a blue energy bar, and that will fuel our heals as well as our gun, our bullets. No, it's all energy-based weapons. So as we use our ranged weapons, our pistols, that'll drain. And then, oh yeah, energy mode as well, which is when the character turns green like this. Oops.
Exactly, and as Kiev mentioned earlier, like the idea is to switch natively between the ranged and the close combat. So first try to inflict elemental-based effects on the enemy with your ranged weapon, and then switch to your katanas to slice them up.
I like this build because you can't. You should not use your energy. You should use your rage.
Your rage?
Yes, as a player, not as character.
Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm not.
Now
I'm
you
not-
can pay back the Lobos from all the time you died yesterday
That's right.
with the katana.
That's right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. But I don't have a whole lot of health, so I do need to be careful. Whoops. Crunch. Nice. Very nice.
You also have stamina enough to keep hitting the enemy and try to avoid them using your.
Already went in here. Somebody asks, will there be dual wield pistols or any sort of firearms like that?
No dual wielding pistols this game, and not in the core game. We're thinking about that to any DLC or
very
any
cool.
future update. The most great challenge we had in this game was to balance the melee and ranged weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want a Souls-like game. We don't want a shooter, so we had to balance that, avoiding super ranged weapons.
Makes sense.
But Kiev, correct me if I'm wrong, it is possible to actually play the game just with ranged weapons, right?
Yeah,
So that's for day 3.
day 3,
So
guys.
tomorrow,
Everyone see us in the tree. Tomorrow you guys gonna see a full ranged build, so you can actually
really?
beat the game.
Oh my. Well, I got him still. Running low on battery, but should be fine.
You can actually avoid some enemies, as our Souls-like game allows to do that. If I may ask, please avoid the next fire enemy, okay? And go to the left.
Oh, okay. I'll just run past him. All right, let's do this.
We have a little surprise for you. in the next
Oh,
door.
uh-oh. Now, is this guy going to stop chasing me eventually, or does he...
Eventually.
Okay.
Eventually.
So let's see how far I can get here.
Okay, don't go to the left door. Go to this one, the
Okay,
right.
to the right door. Let's see. I guess I
And be
didn't go.
careful.
Oh, good. Yeah, I didn't come over here yesterday. Oh yeah, that's right. You mentioned earlier about the side dash
Lovecraft and
attack.
love. Ah, okay. I was talking about the monster.
Oh, that too, yeah.
Lovecraft and kind of the. So this is something that happens a lot of games. If you want to make that fire guy fight this one, you can make the meet each other.
Oh, I see. So there is friendly fire between, well, enemies. I guess enemy fire. Oh gosh.
Yes, but be careful to don't be in the crossfire.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's
go
a-
over here and see what happens. No.
I have to bet someone. I bet in the fire guy.
Oh gosh. Well, that was not what I was expecting there. There, you fought him at the end there. Okay, good to know. Good to know. And is it such that any enemy can hurt another enemy, or only certain ones?
They are. You can see now because we're just playing the demo, but they have factions.
Oh, okay, cool. So just to recap, this area is called Old Lab, right? And it's based on this character, Dr. Loboja, that was genetically modifying,
Yes.
presumably
You
people.
may not recognize, but this guy in front of you is a human. It was a human.
Yeah. Oh.
Exactly, and this is actually a later stage of the game. So this is not the beginning of the game. This is way later into the game.
Smash. Yep. I like the leap attack in. Oops.
Budstein is asking if they may fall in love. No, they can't. This is not a feature in our game.
Also, a question of which game engine is this running on? This is the Unreal Engine 4.
Alright, let's see here.
And this will be releasing on PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X.
Very cool. I started using that dash attack that you mentioned. So specifically, if you're locked on and you do a sidestep and light attack, oh, you can do a very quick slash in, like that.
This is going to be used from the boss. Okay.
Did you say it should be used on the boss?
I think it's going to be useful, but
Oh,
you
yeah.
can play with different styles, and
Sure,
nobody
sure.
in your team plays as you. So they are now online taking notes. Okay. Trying to improve the AI so it can beat you in the future.
No. Yep. Noticeable damage increase from yesterday's build, but also just a different style. Much more fragile this time around. Oops.
Do enemies also build up element damage on you? Yes. If you have enough fire damage, you're gonna give yourself a fire debuff that will increase fire damage on you. So go the same thing with ice and acid damage.
Yeah, I did notice
also-
yesterday that there's a a bar on the left side of the screen that'll start to build up vertically if you're getting afflicted by elemental damage.
Exactly. I also see a question about the enemy count in the level. Note each level differs with the enemy count. Like for the old lab, this is just an occasion that there's lesser or fewer enemies, but they hit harder.
Yeah, I would suggest if people want to see some more, we did play this game about almost 3 years ago. We had an early preview. The game's been in development for 5 years now. And it shows a pretty different area, if I recall, with a lot more enemies. Ow.
Yeah, I think the build you played back then was actually the starting area, if I remember.
Oh, okay, yeah. It was a much more organic area than, you know,
Yep.
cold hard steel kind of lab like this.
Yeah, exactly. We have way more biomes in this game, so
That's good
not
to know.
everything is like this laboratory style. And there's way more variety.
If you defeat Loboja today, you can see the next stage of the game. Okay? Not play it, but you can see it. So you will see the difference between environments.
Let's see. Is there any particular way to get them to stop doing the spin attack?
If you get
Besides-
close enough, they'll try to hit you. But as you did yesterday, try to jump attack and yes.
Yeah, like
put
that.
hand on it.
Okay.
You can also try to use the second weapon. It's even faster,
Oh, yeah.
but less damage.
I forgot. We've got fist weapons here. All right, let's try. Well, this also... Oh, yeah, that's a... I was testing the side dash attack, and that definitely exists here. Oh. Let's see here. Oof! I got greedy. Almost got him, though.
I particularly don't like this second class weapon we are using because it's too fast. You
Too
lose
fast.
control of your character.
Ah, okay.
But again, it's for a different play style,
Exactly.
game style.
Yeah, I'll try this for a bit and see how it feels.
No pressure, Lobos. Just beat the boss for us. Shanadia.
Is there a lore reason for why their heads explode when they die?
No,
Okay.
fuck, that would be cool. In the prototype, the explosion would give you some damage, but that was too much for a little mob.
Oh, it doesn't anymore. I see. I always get away just because I assume.
Just in case.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna stand on top of them. Okay, nice.
They haven't grabbed onto you like yesterday yet, but like if they catch you, they will actually increase in size as well, as we've seen yesterday.
Yeah, I did notice that. That was, and they also heal, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You leech your stamina and HP. Little vampires.
Nice. Okay. Still full health. Got all my batteries. Feel good this time. Let's see. I do want to head left and try and take out those beasts. And of course this guy. Ow.
You may notice that sometimes a red symbol show up in the enemy head. That means that the attack can be blocked.
Can or cannot?
cannot.
I got you.
They
Yeah.
block it.
Yeah. I've been trying to play with the distance on this guy to get him to do, you know, either the leap or the stab forward. It's tricky. I'm gonna pull those swords back out real quick.
Yes, since you are using a low damage weapon, you can't stun the enemy, so the
Right.
swords are a better choice.
Oh! This guy's got my number. He's almost dead. And you can see now that I'm afflicted by the fire. Defense minus 20%. All right, got him. Spent almost all of my batteries on that, though. Is each weapon considered a two-handed weapon to create mix and match? Sword in the left and the fist in the right. So as far from what I gather, you get like your right hand slot is for like a main weapon, and your left hand is for a firearm. Is that right?
Yeah, you can keep both weapons. You have a slot for ranged weapons and a different slot for melee weapons.
Oh, okay.
But you can switch then use the pad or using 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4 on your keyboard. Do you like to play using controllers, or are you using mouse and keyboard?
I'm using a controller. Nice. Oh, good. That guy's leaving. Yeah, the gun
Okay, my
is...
team is sending me a message telling me that the red symbol, this one, you can't be... The attacks can be parried, okay?
Oh, okay, okay.
Not even blocked, but not parried.
Gotcha. So just to reiterate, the red kind
Avoid
of...
them.
Yeah.
Try to dodge.
Yeah, yeah. You can parry it, but you cannot just sit there and block it, correct?
Correct.
Gotcha. We didn't go to the boss today just yet.
Acid is probably not very effective against those guys, exactly.
Yeah, it seems that way. Oh,
They are using acid and vomiting acid on you, so yes, they are not...
the gun
Cannot be
damage.
harmed.
The gun damage
Yes.
is still pretty good though, for it being acid.
Nice one, yes.
All right, let's see if I missed anything in here. So these highlighted placed items can be destroyed.
Exactly.
Do you guys have any situations where there are hidden walls, hidden doors that you can attack and break open, or anything like that?
We have secret areas, but not. We don't like to hide items. There's a few different aliens you can save in the game, so each one of them will give you a secret item.
Oh, okay.
But that's completely optional. You don't need to find them to beat the game.
Yeah, but as Kiev said, there's secret areas in the game.
Very cool.
I don't think it's a secret because you can locate them using your achievement. So the achievements tell you what you have to find. So it's not a secret. They're just hiding.
Nice. Yeah, it worked out pretty well there. Zone Tools Core. And so almost all of the stuff that I'm picking up is for crafting, for creating equipment. Is that right? Or,
exactly.
or
You can
updated.
use them to create weapons and your armor.
Research report. Zone fears that my research is the emancipation of the driller people, and so they try to sabotage me in every way. They sent an executive to watch over me as if I were a child. It's time for no more promising tests, no more waiting for authorization. This is my research, and no one is going to take it away from me. Dr. Loboja, the boss fight of this area, who's been dabbling in some unsavory genetic manipulation here. Oh.
Yeah, and as you can see in this room, it caused some casualties.
Yeah, it seems that way.
People are joking again. Dr. Lobos Ja. No, guys. Nothing to do with Lobos, okay?
I had to ask about, it was kind of close. I was like, oh.
It's just a coincidence.
Okay.
I asked to art direction and lore direction, okay, about this. No. They are fans, but no, the name came from other sources.
So I know that, I know that in the game there are these dolmen crystals that are pretty core to the story. Is there any other, story behind the name dolmen?
The name in most cultures and languages means stone used in graves, so separates you from the other side, from the other life.
Oh, I see.
There's something about necromancy and next life thing.
Yeah, and your job is, like, the story behind Dolmen is that your job is to visit this planet, which is called Revion Prime, so this is not happening on Earth. And you need to uncover the mysteries that have happened on this planet. And they are all revolving around the so-called Dolmen, and that's why that's the name. And I know that this has a different meaning in Swedish, so we are aware of that.
Let's not talk about this.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Oh yes, is the title related to the Mesolithic remains from 7,000 years ago? Yes, something like this.
Yeah, this seems like pretty good. If I just do the leap attack in and then keep up doing the heavy combo, it'll take care of these guys pretty quick. Very nice. Okay. I think I've cleared our way to the boss fight, but I've got basically one charge of heal. I can restore the maximum energy through melee attacks. Is that right?
Yes, but not your batteries.
Okay, right. So slowly but surely, I could work my way up to more heals if I'm avoiding damage. But let's see.
That's correct.
Let's see how effectively I can do that. Oh, we're not quite there just yet. Got to see more bodies as a result of the experimentation. All right. Let's see.
There's a question, are you planning to release the game under a different name in Sweden? No, that's not the plan. So our PR and marketing guys will have some fun with that name in Sweden. Hopefully.
Okay. Here we go. If you missed this yesterday.
Yeah, and as you can see, this is the scientist who has caused all of this, and, well, the experiments, spoiler bit, went that well.
It doesn't make a difference because he's beating you, she's beating you a lot, but just remember, Dr. Loboja is a girl, okay?
Right. Okay. Oh, early. There we go. Might be greedy. Okay, nope. I'm okay for now.
Those are the Dolmen crystals in his hand we were told about in the start cutscene yesterday. Yes.
Oh, really?
This boss is using a lot of Dolmen crystals to beat you.
That makes sense. Okay, that was a warm-up. I feel good about it, though. We're going to try and get back there with some more heals. Maybe run past the fire guy, because he's depleted all our heals that time.
This is what happens when you drink from handle bottles in a lab. Yes.
All right. I keep forgetting to use the gun. I don't know. I'm a very traditional weapon user when it... I like to just hit stuff until it dies, and I sometimes forget about other things. Even if they're really effective.
Fair enough.
I mean, and you get introduced to this like at the beginning of the game with the
Sure.
switching between the ranged weapons and the melee weapons. So, of course, you need to get used to this now, as this is the later stage in the game.
Right, yeah. Oh.
Lobos Jr., how does the game feel?
It
That's
feels,
for you.
It feels good, yeah. You know, it's responsive. The roll feels good. At least with this build, the attacks are nice and quick, so I can get hits in and then react appropriately. Unless you're getting greedy, of course. And I like the swapping in of the ranged weapon. Even if I forget to do it, it's very powerful, so very worth doing. Okay, so I'm gonna skip this fire guy. I'm gonna run down here.
Healthy decision.
What country are the deaths from? They're from Brazil. I'm not from Brazil. I'm actually from Germany, but Kiev is from Brazil.
Very nice.
We're called Massive Work Studio.
Sorry if you guys couldn't hear. Massive Work Studios. Yeah, I might need to turn the... Oh gosh, the fire guy's here. Yeah, Massive Work Studios, their studio name. And I believe you said there's 20 people, around 20 people working on it right now with, at max capacity, it was around 40-ish.
Exactly.
So not a huge team, but also not the smallest team.
One of your aspirations for us to try to make a game to beat Lobos Jr., but so far, no good. We will do it. You see.
Oh, here we go. It's right into the boss fight. It's that quick attack. That's the one that's getting me. Uh-oh. Okay, so if I get him to run into the wall, that is definitely the play there.
Should be standing for a few seconds. Yes.
Yeah.
You can also use the column, the big one. You have 4 of them in the arena.
Oof. Really is that fast attack that's just catching me off guard.
Is David a dev? No, I wish I was a dev. I'm actually the brand manager of Dolmen. Unfortunately, my programming skills weren't good enough to become a dev.
David was a QA also. Lobos was telling me yesterday that he started his career. His career has a QA, professional QA.
It's true, yeah. I worked at BioWare for 4 years, breaking games. It's just that timing. Once I get that down, the fight's gonna be done. Well, I haven't seen phase 2 quite yet.
Lobos is a career game breaker, yes. We love him because of this.
Yeah, that's why we chose him for the preview. so that we can contact our QA and let them know what's still breakable.
Okay. Yes. I wanted to charge, yes. There we go. Oh. I thought there was a wall behind me, but it kept going. Okay, so this looks like phase 2. Oh, and I'm dead. But good to know. I think I'm used to the quick attack now.
Well, you're getting there though, like
Getting there, yeah.
you're improving.
The boss name is not a reference to me. So, as much as it may seem.
I still have time to change the name, so I can talk to the art director.
Oh no.
Let's see what he thinks. Lobo is getting killed by himself in the boss form.
It's surreal. It's that is meta. Alright, let's go. Oh.
What's the green bar below the health bar for the enemies? Do you mean the blue bar? That's the energy that's
No,
used
in the
for...
enemies. In the enemies. That's elemental bar. If you fulfill
the element bar. Yeah.
the element bar, the enemy got some kind of debuff. Extra damage most of the times.
Yeah, so I'm
It shows the inflicted elemental damage from the weapons or the energy mode.
yeah, so I'm
So
applying
now he's using
toxic.
acid, that's why it's green.
Yeah, acid damage to build up a dot and then jump in and deal even more damage.
Exactly. And there's also ice and fire, for example.
Stamina management in combat doesn't seem to be a problem. Rolling is free. No. The second day, we choose some build that has a lot of stamina to spend, but it's not free.
Depends
Stamina
on,
is still a problem.
yeah, it depends on the build. Yesterday we had a sword and board build, and they had a lot less stamina, more health. Oh gosh, I hear the fiery dude.
How's
How
the
is the
enemy
enemy
variety in
variety?
this game? We have a lot of different enemies, so this is just a demo. We have more than 15 to 20 enemies, and each one of them has 3 levels of power: basic one, veteran, and elite. And we have 9 bosses in this game. One of them is a secret boss.
Ooh, a secret boss.
Yeah, and the game is roughly 15 to 20 hours long. So it depends on your skill level.
Is the secret?
Whoa, you got fat.
Yeah. Is the secret boss? I mean, I'm not trying to spoil it here, but is it something that is hidden, or do you actually have to complete certain objectives, maybe like during the game, in order to access it?
No, it's completely hidden
Okay,
and optional.
gotcha. No, I'll turn the game volume down a bit more. In loud.
This looks like I would spend 20 plus hours learning a single enemy. No. It's not that hard. It's because Lobos experienced the late stage of the game.
There we go.
But well, as everyone says, like, get good.
Oh gosh. That one attack is the worst on these guys. They just keep going. There we go. So the acid damage I'm dealing is based off. I'm shooting with a gun, which deals acid damage, and then the weapons also deal or have an acid strike. So acid strike is an ability which I can take advantage of if the enemy has acid applied to them already. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
The acid element is based on gear bound only.
Yeah, but like if, for example, Lobos, you have also the acid reactor equipped. So if you would
That's true.
change that to the ice reactor, you can inflict yourself with the ice energy and energy mode, and then inflict ice damage.
Yeah, so I haven't been doing it quite as much, but this is energy mode, and you can see I'm dealing less damage off the bat because he's not already afflicted with acid. But each energy mode kind of has its own benefits there, I believe. Like that was applying acid where the weapon normally wouldn't do as much. Uh-oh. Alright, here I'm just gonna do...
Yeah, and acid does damage over time. Ice slows down the enemies, and fire decreases their defense.
They do have a chasing range for sure, but that fiery guy was still chasing me all the way down there. Do they regenerate health if they are resetting?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like any other Souls-like game. If you die or if you use a beacon, the enemies will reset.
Oh, I see. I think the question though was if I ran past an enemy and it lost aggro on me, would it heal then or no?
No.
Oh, so the doors are opening automatically here, Gabriel. So that one took a little longer than expected to open. Wound up getting me. Oh, oof, grabbed.
If you got grabbed, remember to use your energy mode so you can escape faster.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you could use it to interrupt it. That's good to know. Hey Norador, this is day 2 of Dolmen preview. We've been we did one 1-hour stream yesterday, and we're gonna do one more tomorrow. And we're doing different builds each day to kind of explore what Dolmen has to offer. And just so you guys know, this is pretty far into the game. Just a limited area that we're previewing here.
Are these elite enemies or mini bosses? No, they are not elite. They're basic enemies, but this is the final part of the game, so they are pretty tough.
But there are elite enemies or mini bosses in general in the game. Like we do have like stronger and so like we would consider them as mini bosses, so to say. But yeah, this is a later stage in the game. This is actually pretty far in the late game. Yes, there are organic environments. There's different biomes as well. So if Lobos manages actually to kill the boss, we can give a sneak peek of what lies ahead after the laboratory.
I'm working on it. I'm sorry. We'll get there. All right, here we go.
We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm confident.
Look, full health. I've got all my batteries, all full energy, and we're about to fight the boss. Best scenario.
Let's go, Lobos.
Waiting for that stamina bar. Okay, let's go.
Is this an alpha or an advanced build? This is an advanced build, but we are still far ahead from releasing. We will release in 2022, but there's still a lot of work going to be done. So, yeah, if you see any like some small animation issues or anything else, the team is still working really hard on that.
Oh, I just realized there's 2 different fires for the gun. I didn't even know that before. There's a light and heavy. Yeah.
And actually, you also don't have to lock onto the enemy. Like if you lock off the enemy and do the trigger button for the weapon, you can actually go into like a third-person view while aiming and then moving around.
Okay, we're in phase 2 now. Got to see what his new abilities are here. Okay. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, less time. He was not stunned for as long there. Oopsies.
Will there be an early access period? Currently, we are not planning any early access for this game.
No. Ooh. Slick.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
It's happening.
Will you consider adding explodable objects? So there are actually, in different areas, there are environmental hazards that can kill you. Yes, there are.
I'm trying to 360 no scope, but I can't. That's mean. Got him. Oh, and I died! Oh no! Wait, well, that's well, it said threat destroyed, so I'm gonna take that as a win. Hold on.
Let's call that a draw. I think you got the enemy. I think
you got it as well. That couldn't have ended better, I would say.
It was perfect. It was perfect. I think he dropped an axe. Is that right?
Yes, but it's lying in your body. You need to recover it.
Oh, I have to go grab it. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, hold on. I'll get back there. Yeah, that was a good way to end it, I think. I do have 39,000. What is the resource in this called? Did I have 39,000?
Nanites.
Nanites. Okay. I was just testing to see, yeah, exactly what happens if it's handled properly. So, yeah, we'll see the preview of the next area for sure. Even if I have to kill the boss again, I got to play it safe.
No,
So
I think
can
you should be fine. I think it counted as a kill.
All right. So you mentioned yesterday, I think, that the only consumable item in the game is your battery, and then everything else that you pick up is like upgrade materials or
Crafting
weapons.
materials.
Yeah, crafting materials.
You can also collect dolmen fragments. That's kind of expendable. You can fight with a boss again using dolmen fragments, or you can call a friend to help you in the future boss.
Right, because we didn't mention it yet, but this game has co-op, and not PvP as far as I know, but co-op if you need to bring a buddy in.
Exactly. I particularly like to fight bosses again, so you can harvest parts so to create a weapon or just to have fun.
Yeah, that's one of my something that's always disappointing when I finally do master a boss. I want to fight it again because I want to use all that experience that I just gained.
Take some revenge and have fun.
Yeah. All right, doing well. The fire guy is still threatening. There we go. Energy mode. I did it. Nice. So I don't think there are classes in this game, Leaky. It's like a Souls-like where your build is determining your play style. And we mentioned yesterday that there's not magic, but you can do full ranged builds with guns. And I think tomorrow we're going to be doing a ranged build.
Exactly. So tomorrow you will see more of the firepower from the ranged weapons.
Great. Now you need to find the next elevator. I think it's on your left.
Is it this guy? Yeah. Okay.
Or you can explore and take some extra boxes. I don't think you need it.
Yeah,
Everyone is grieving. I want to see the next stage.
Go up.
So you can open the
Biosphere.
next door, or you can use the beacon to use the spaceship. Go to the door first. You'll like it.
Oh, this door. Oh, yep, there you go. I see.
What's this? Looks like a
Exactly.
greenhouse.
This would be now the next area.
Very nice.
Next biome.
You are still inside the lab, okay? But the lab is really huge.
Gotcha.
Looks like a big curtain.
This is that
hiding what
biosphere.
really happens here.
I'm detecting another Nicoderma, but he's moving slowly.
Let's go take a look in the spaceship and see how you can spend the nights.
Very cool. I was just listening to what they're saying. So is Nicoderma the term for these bio enemies here that we've been fighting?
No, you didn't see a Nicoderma yet.
Oh.
Nicoderma are the military aliens who are invading.
Oh, okay.
They are your main threat in this game.
They're not so soft as the Loboja.
Gotcha.
Samples you collected from the field show high-density polymer chains and intriguing technology. You should be able to.
Yeah, so this is the spaceship, which is your hub, so to say. So this is where you can level up your character, craft your gear, and yeah, pretty much do everything to customize your character.
I see. Okay, so we would have to craft this weapon to use it then. Bizarre Axe, Zemo Cudgel, and then, gotcha.
I asked the CTO so we can. I told you that yesterday we can use some cheat codes to craft the system, but let's not call it cheat codes. Okay, let's call it dev codes so we
Right.
can test and stress the system. Okay.
Okay.
You go to the menu. I think you can see the
I did find the cheats here.
code tab.
Okay.
Yes,
Which should say dev codes, right? Yeah.
that's dev codes.
Okay.
Not at all cheats. It's death.
Let me shine. Where are my goods? Sorry, where are my goods?
Okay. I pressed it and it beeped. Is that enough? Oops.
One beat is enough.
One beep. Okay.
So back to the craft system, you see that you have one piece of each crafting material in the game. So you have an idea about what you can do in this game.
I see. Okay, so these are all craftable guns. What are these? Shields? Oh, yep. Very cool.
The community is asking to use the auto cheat codes, but guys, this is not cheat codes. These are dev codes.
dev codes.
So we can stress the system and test everything. Okay. This is not available in the game.
Ooh. So our orange weapons, are those boss weapons?
Boss weapons, exactly.
Gotcha. So this great club we were using yesterday was one of the boss weapons. Oh, and the swords we were using today as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
And the claws. And there's some other dual swords. Very cool. Oh, and there's a second page. Ah. More claws. Great sword. Big maces.
And you
chainsaw.
Also can visit the tab for ranged weapons, shields, and everything.
Yep.
But let's not spoil everything today.
Not ever.
Please. Do you find blueprints? No, you don't need to find blueprints. You just need to find a piece of equipment and you see what you can do with this piece.
And then this is where we would level up attributes. So this is what this build is based on. We've got a bunch of skill and endurance. And we've also got constitution, energy, strength, and science. What does science do?
Raises your ranged weapon damage.
Ah, right. That makes sense. Okay.
And allows
So
you
you
to
can
use
even
some
level
equipment.
up one level, yeah.
Strength, energy. Okay, so energy seems to be very much about defense. As well as giving... Oh, it's kind of a little bit of everything. Stamina points, energy points. All of the fire, ice, acid defenses. And then, of course, constitution for health. Very cool.
Is that a max level? No. But you need a lot of nanites to raise levels above 70 and 80 levels.
Or dev codes, right?
Oh, dev codes, yes.
That's cool. Awesome.
Are there lots of mechanically different enemies? Yes, there's like different types of enemies. So not everyone is human shaped. There's like insectoids, flying enemy types. So there's quite a variety in enemies.
And also armor coloring, which we didn't talk about yet, but whenever you create your character, at least in this build, you can toggle your equipment colors. So you can be, you know, the bright pink savior of the galaxy, or I'm not sure how far your character's role plays here, but
You need a proper color to match your style.
exactly.
You can do that in the chest, legs, and arms if you want. Okay, not just the.
Oh
the
yeah, I
helmet.
know. I'm just doing it to look
I know
silly.
you like to change your helmets, but it's okay.
There we go. And then
How needed is ranged combat? I mean, Lobos has shown that he hasn't used it that much, but if he would use it, it would make his life actually easier in certain situations. So it's not mandatory, but it does make your life a lot easier against certain enemies.
Let's make a rainbow Power Ranger.
that's right. That's what I'm doing here. Less red. Perfect. Ooh, I like that blue actually. Nice. Excellent. I was gonna mention.
Very fun. Now you are the alien.
Oh, I'm an alien to them, I'm sure. So, okay, one more question. What is the resource that I have 3 of in my top right?
It's a Dolmen crystal. You can use that to
Oh,
fight boys again.
Gotcha. That's the Dolmen crystal.
You don't need to win, but go fight the Loboge again. Find the alien on the upstairs.
Oh, right, the alien. Let's see.
Take the elevator.
There we go. I was looking for it. Hello.
Fight bosses again? Yes.
Respawn bosses. There you go. And then activate. Oh, it requires 3. How perfect. And then you get
How
bounty.
convenient, yes.
So you kind of get a little, well, maybe not a quest, but when you kill the boss, this is what you would get, is that those nanites and then
Yes.
upgrade material. Oh.
Exactly.
And it sends you right to them too.
It's a convenience. Scientific advance permits that, allows that.
Speed run. Yep, speed run death. Perfect. Perfect. So yeah, exactly, Norador, those exact rewards. Oh, and it sends you back to the ship too. Interesting.
Exactly. The rewards are the crafting materials to then get the boss weapons.
Ooh.
So that's the idea of doing the bosses again. And you can help a friend out if they are not managing to kill a boss.
So because I died, I lost that attempt, huh? I have to kill it that attempt in order to receive the rewards.
Yeah, that's the mechanic. You get some extra nanites, but the important part is the extra craft material you get.
I was trying to break it here. Okay, anyways, that's that'll I think end it for Dolmen Day 2. But that was awesome. I like this build a lot. I like having all that stamina, super helpful. The sword and board is nice and safe, but especially since I was pretty familiar with the enemies already, I was able to take advantage of that and slash them real good with this. So